Good morning, everyone. Today we find ourselves delving deep into the realms of server security, focusing particularly on AppArmor, a security module for the Linux kernel, and the HTTPS protocol, a secure method for transferring data over the web. As we proceed, we'll uncover ways to harden our server security, and discuss some pivotal differences between HTTP and HTTPS. I hope you enjoy this and that you can learn a few things from my presentation today that will be helpful moving forward for you. Today is our introduction. AppArmor stands as a crucial line of defense in Linux server security. Server security refers to the measures and protocols put in place to safeguard servers from unauthorized access and other cyber threats. And it all involves implementing best practices in hardware, software, and network configurations to ensure data integrity, confidentiality, and availability. AppArmor stands as a crucial line of defense in Linux server security, operating through the Linux kernel to restrict program capabilities with specific programs. But you may ask, how does it achieve this? AppArmor uses a set of rules defined for each program or service, limiting their access only to the required files and permissions, thereby averting potential security breaches. In the following slides, we will delve deeper into the functionalities and the methodologies to keep it robust. AppArmor and Linux security. Monitoring the status of AppArmor isn't just a passive activity. It's a proactive measure in ensuring server security. By utilizing the command sudo appArmor_status, which we will learn more about in future slides, we are afforded a detailed glimpse into the number and nature of profiles currently in action. In a practical sense, this aids administrators in understanding which profiles are enforced, complained, or even disabled, providing a roadmap to fine-tune server settings for optimum security. As we learned in this slide, AppArmor is a Linux kernel security module. It is central in Linux server security, and it facilitates a safer server environment. Let's move on. Hardening recommendations for AppArmor. Hardening AppArmor involves a multifaceted approach. Firstly, meticulously definition and enforcement of file permissions prevent unauthorized data access. Secondly, restraining network access to a need-to-use basis significantly reduces vulnerability. Lastly, the dynamic natures of applications necessitates regular updates to the AppArmor profiles to encapsulate new functionalities or paths, essentially evolving in tandem with the applications it seeks to protect. As you see on this slide, it is an edition of Microsoft Server's OS. It is also ideal for enterprise-level applications, and it's known for its stability and robust feature set. Some of the AppArmor commands, as we mentioned earlier, is sudo appArmor_status. It understands the output details, including the number of loaded profiles, as we mentioned. Leveraging AppArmor commands includes a robust security profile. HTTPS is the HTTP protocol encrypted using SLL/TSL, enhancing security in web communications. It is considered the secure fortress of data transfer over the web. When you leverage the SSL or TLS protocols, HTTPS ensures a fortified communication channel, safeguarding data integrity and confidentiality. Let's further understand how is this security achieved and how it stands tall against its predecessor, HTTP. It is also known to prevent man-in-the-middle attacks and ensures data security. In the juxtaposition between the two, between HTTP and HTTPS, the latter emerges victorious with enhanced security features. Operating directly on a port 443 as opposed to HTTP's port 80, but why is this important? The distinction is pivotal in safeguarding data transmission from potential eavesdropping or, as I mentioned, man-in-the-middle attacks, which are considerably prevalent in HTTP communications. In essence, HTTPS adopts a security-first approach, guaranteeing safe and encrypted data transfer. As we move on, reminding yourself of that, we work on IIS. Diving into server-specific applications, we must first address the Internet Information Security Services, or IIS, a creation of Microsoft tailored for Windows, serving both HTTP and HTTPS requests. IIS forms a cornerstone in Windows Server environments. Let us both explore how we can bolster its defenses in the upcoming slides, which I'm excited for you to learn about. As you can see, we're also going to learn about Apache and Tomcat, which I think are amazing opportunities, with Tomcat specializing in Java applications. First, Linux is going to be for both of these. We have what we call the stalwarts, Apache and Tomcat. While Apache serves HTTP and HTTPS requests, great, Tomcat takes charge of Java applications, as I mentioned. Also capable of handling both HTTP and HTTPS requests. As we will proceed, we will unravel the strategies to harden these applications, which will foster a secure Linux server environment compared to our previous slides. The journey towards hardening Apache or Tomcat is one of diligence and foresight. Regular updates to patch vulnerabilities stand as the frontline defense, coupled with the enforcement of HTTPS and the deployment of robust cryptography. Moreover, access restrictions play a pivotal role, allowing one essential personnel to have the privileges, thereby maintaining a tight ship in terms of security. Let's move on. As we mentioned before, there is a difference between AppArmor and HTTPS in server security. However, I believe from this PowerPoint and these slides, you can understand that using them both together in a symbiotic relationship can greatly enhance server security, ensuring a robust defense against a range of cyber attacks. As you learn in cybersecurity, there is no one-fits-all approach, as our attacks and vulnerabilities can be over different systems and different outcomes. It is important to understand and utilize different systems, different apps, and different abilities to fight those vulnerabilities. And the most important cybersecurity approach is a full centralized attack defense to make sure that all vulnerabilities are protected and that we have a well-rounded defense. As you see here, these are my references that I use to help out with these slides. Please, as you've noticed, there's a link that you can click as I send you this PowerPoint, or that's in the YouTube video that you'll be watching. Please find yourself as this is only a small source of information, to visit these websites and these references to gather a more full-scale understanding of each of these opportunities for defense. I have everything from AppArmor to Apache, Tomcat, IIS servers, HTTP, and HTTPS, Linux, and Microsoft, so you can find everything that works directly for your needs and create a well-rounded defense. Thank you for your time, and I hope that you've learned something today.